I know. Very excited.
Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary.
And I'm David.
And he's really excited.
I just can't hide it.
And you know why he's so excited? Is because today...
I know.
Why are you so excited?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was the next lyric.
I thought you, of all people, would know why you were excited.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
No, you can't. We're going to do a reading on Trump's health. Woo!
And not from the bathtub either, because Pointer Sisters.
Yes, exactly.
We'll see the Pointer Sisters in a bathtub, but not me.
I was telling David that I was in the comments section. There were a whole lot of you that wanted an update on Trump's health, and
who doesn't want to see his head explode followed by his heart exploding, or the other way around?
Well, if he had a burrito, other parts of him would have been exploding, right, concurrent with all that. But
nothing stopped anything from coming out that end, anyways. Other than the diapers.
I'll tell you what, man. If we just did nothing but videos on Melania leaving Trump and his health, we'd both be retired at this point. But you guys would be bored of that. Eventually, you'd probably get... Well, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't get bored of it. But
you got it right, finally. 3 years later.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at Trump's health. Dave was sharing that Trump's going to be in Butler, Pennsylvania, doing a campaign rally.
I'm imitating your clock.
Oh. Yes, it's the hypnotic kitty clock.
We record this at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time in beautiful Bay Area.
Yes, no doxing.
On Saturday.
No doxing my house.
On Saturday. Trump's probably already been to Pennsylvania at this point. I did a reading on it last night. Back to the origin of the Pepe Le Pew Pew incident.
Yes.
And when I did a reading on it last night, it really was like he's trying to capture lightning in a bottle. His rally's been really low energy. He's Dr. Jackson's special elixir ain't doing what it did in the first presidential debate. And Jackson is on the tour with him over there. Whereas, he's a rep from Texas. What the heck is he doing at a rally in Pennsylvania? He's got no business being there, except he's Dr. Feelgood. So he's going to dose up Trump and see what they can get going on.
Yeah, and I was telling David, Blind Squirrel had mentioned in the comments that, Dr. Jackson's probably got him on a new set of meds that is really not raising the energy level up the way it used to, and so he's kind of mellow and low energy and boring, and people are not sticking around in his rallies because there's nothing exciting to see anymore.
And certainly Libby from Meister Tarot certainly does her Three of Swords readings on him. Yep. And she's her latest vision that she keeps getting is him collapsing at a podium for everybody to see. It's similar to the one she had where you heard a popping in his head. It could be this one, could be anything going on, but his health and his campaign are just spiraling down. And expect the craziness to be upped. Today he was saying he wants to rename Fort Bragg again. He wants statues of Confederate generals put up there. Whatever he can say to try and get the crowd riled up, he's saying, because he's insane.
Yeah.
And he knows that the crowds aren't vibing with him. I saw a picture of one of his rallies recently where he was in an indoor arena and they had blockaded off the back 60% of it and force everybody into the first third of it, so it looks like a tight standing room crowd only type of thing. Plus the same thing with the lower and upper bowl on this stadium, but when they pan to the back, it's empty.
Yeah.
So he can't pack him in. The energy's not there, and he sees Kamala Harris's crowd sizes, and they're rocking. And I would fully expect this. For whatever reason, money then crowd size are the number 1, 2 important things in his life, and we'll leave Ivanka out of it because that's just really gross.
Yeah. Do you think it's fooling people having all the people smashed into one side? And...
for Trump, it doesn't matter. It's all about how it appears on television.
Because when we were growing up, sometimes mom made vegetables, and I chose the opposite approach, which was to
Spread them out.
spread everything out on the plate to make it look like I had done some serious damage, and it never really fooled her.
No, I can't imagine why.
Okay, so probably
If
won't work.
only get the dog to eat the vegetables, we'd have been
God,
set.
I know. That damn schnauzer, she'd eat everything but a vegetable.
Yep.
It's like, damn
Little
it.
vacuum.
All right, you want to throw first? Or you want me to throw?
Why'd you throw?
Oh, you're going to throw. Okay, so we're going to look at Trump's health. And so, before we really get started, if you like this nonsense, thumbs up, baby. If you really like it, give us a subscribe. Leave a comment. I read every single one.
They're free.
They don't cost much at
The
all,
subs
do they?
and the comments are all free.
And you can tell
You get what you pay for.
And you can tell if what device I was on, because if you get lots of like emojis, that means I was on my phone, and if you get lots of words, it means I was on my computer. So, is this serious or entertainment?
No, this is definitely seriously
This is
entertainment.
serious entertainment
This
purposes.
is serious entertainment purposes.
Oh, and
Entertainingly
just so
serious.
I don't have to type this 300 times, Smoky Quartz.
This is this is a smoky celestial with black tourmaline eyes. It looks like a snail. It's scary. It's my brother.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
And this is
Azurite.
azurite on
Malachite.
malachite. But it's a rough. This one is rainbow obsidian. You can't really see the rainbow because they don't have a bright light source on it.
No.
And that's just raw black tourmaline.
Yes, which is like
The same thing as the eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Okay. So
Colombian quartz. It's so cool.
Ooh. Do you think Judge Cannon brought that?
The Colombian quartz?
Yes.
She brought the big beatdown stick is what she brought.
Okay. So for
Oh, no, Cannon. I'm thinking Chutkin.
Yeah, no, Judge Cannon.
Cannon, yeah. Should go back.
Yeah, just send her back for some more. Okay. So Trump's health. Well, the foundation is the Fool card. We're starting a new journey, folks.
Yep.
I just have a hunch that Dr. Jackson might be sending him off a cliff there.
Now let's see.
Okay, and now the cross is the Page of Swords. Look at me. I'm still youthful and vibrant, and I can swing my cardboard sword, and I can still fight.
Yep. Trying to fight.
Now the cross, that's kind of the challenge to the foundation.
Yeah.
So it's so
It can supplement it too. It's just how it feels to you.
yeah, because to me it's like his health is definitely on a new journey, right? He has his healthy days are past him, and he still is struggling to project that youthful fight image.
I'd go with that.
Underneath it, oh, there you go, Six of Cups. Just kind of reminiscing about the good old days when he used to be able to walk up a flight of stairs, or be able to spout his racist nonsense and get the crowds all fired up, and he just doesn't have the fire. He cannot bring the fire anymore.
Yeah, and like that would be like Jackson there, Dr. Ronnie Jackson giving him an elixir from the fountain of youth. It's not really working.
No, it really hasn't been. It worked on the Biden
Debate.
debate.
That was the last time we really saw it.
He was bringing a lot of fire and a lot of energy, but not much in the way of facts. But why'd you let facts get in the way of a good debate? In the past, we got the Five Pentacles. Yeah, his health is bad.
Yeah. He's an old man.
Yeah, and that's fine. We all get old. That's nothing wrong with that. But he bases so much of his value and self-worth on his health and his wealth. That's how he defines himself. And his health is failing, and it is now impacting his wealth and his ability to manifest.
And mind you, he's a very visual person, so it's always how well do you project outside, which is why he spray tans himself orange and dyes his hair. He's trying to look more youthful and powerful. He has lifts in his shoes to make him look like he's shrinking, that sort of thing. It's all about the appearance.
Yes.
But the inside, rotting.
Yeah.
The dude's totally rotting.
I mean, and that's your Page of Swords right there. It's
Yeah.
that youthful, vibrant fighter, right? Current situation. Ten of Cups, the happy family. That's actually an interesting card. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go with that. I mean, because Trump's health, happy family. I wonder. I may have to call for a lifeline on that.
Gonna call a friend?
Yeah, I might have to call a friend. So let's go a couple different ways. So it could be he could be looking at this as these are the good old days, or the good old days may be going away. I'm not sure. You got any thoughts on?
I think he's just trying to present himself like he was 8 years ago. Yeah, here I am again. I've not gone away. I'm not decaying. I'm not rotting from the inside out. It's all the projection.
Yeah. Okay.
The fake projection of the happy family, the youthful parents, the little kids dancing. It's almost like the analogy I use is Salieri from Amadeus. He's delusional, living in a fantasy world in his brain, and to him, he's the answer to all the problems in the world.
Well, Trump certainly feels he is.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. But that's not the reality of it.
Yeah. It could be when, Dr. Ronnie Jackson gets them all set up, he's feeling on top of the world.
That could be when it works. When it works.
Overarching energy. Nine of Cups. Careful what you wish for. It's hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. I just don't... I'm looking at the smug merchant here. This is one of those careful what you wish for. Dr. Jackson's been pumping him up, and his health has really turned the corner. He still looks okay, but like Dave said, on the inside he's rotting out.
Yeah.
And what he could be doing is sacrificing his insides to make the outsides look good.
Yeah, it's a projection of power and authority, like he's got it all under control.
Lesson to be learned. The hermit.
Get off my lawn.
I am an old man moving forward. Yeah, it's just he's not young anymore.
Nope.
And you
mouth breathing, knuckle dragging, old dirtbag is what he is.
Oh,
I'm sorry, for entertainment purposes.
Yes. So it's as you age, you've got to be a lot more careful about your health. You got to be more careful about how you move forward in life. Outcome is the King of Pentacles. Trump's going to be Trump. So, how's his health? It's not good on the inside. He looks okay on the outside. He's really got to be careful. He's really a step away from really finding himself in a bad way. But at the end of the day, Trump is going to be Trump.
I look at this, and this almost looks like kind of his mindset with the election. He's going to get one more chance at it. He's going to get his vengeance on everybody. He got kicked out in 2020. He's going to win in 2024. And boy, oh boy, when he's in charge, you better watch out because he's going looking for you. And the oligarchs are all going to love him as he's the king of the United States. He's going to make America great again and wreak havoc on his enemies.
Yeah, so, the question was about his health, but it could be the reason why he's projecting all this.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And the only way he's going to get there is to try and project strength.
Okay.
Which I'm surprised the strength card didn't pop up.
I was kind of waiting for the magician card myself. So, do you want to do a question on whether he will have a health event?
Yeah, we'll ask, will Trump have a health event?
Here we are.
Do I want to do it before the election? Before the end of the year?
Let's do it before the election. We could do one after that.
Yeah. Just a little 4-carder. It doesn't need to be anything fancy here.
Of course it needs to be fancy.
Health events before the election. We got the Sun card, the Seven of Cups, the Star card, Page of Wands, and the World card. Good Lord, we got a couple major arcana there, huh?
Yeah, you do. 4 out of 5.
Truth. If he doesn't have the health event, his health issues are revealed. This is the calm after the storm, delusions, moving on, the World card, things being brought to an end. I don't think he'll have. I'm not seeing it happening before the election. What I'm seeing though is the deterioration of his health by the time the election's coming is going to be obvious. He's just done and dusted. by that point. His star is faded. He's slipping into, basically, I think he's slipping into a mental decline. He's still going to, again, he has to challenge the election because, of course, he does. But you're going to start seeing him become more and more unhinged as that, as he goes through.
Yeah,
that.
if you thought the messaging was lunatic right now, wait
Yeah.
till after the election.
So, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen before the election. But, you know, with that sun card, it could very well be that if there were maybe rumors of health events of his will start to be leaked. Almost like, especially with mental health. Because look at it this way. Why would Trump allow anybody to leak rumors of his mental health out other than if you're trying to avoid going to prison because you're insane or you can't stay out trial because of insanity? You can't be elected at that point, right? The election's done. You're not going to get put in there. So what he's got left is fighting the charges. That's not going to work well for him. Fleeing the country. Declaring yourself president and fleeing the country, which would probably be the thing he'd really like to do the most. Or saying you can't possibly stand trial because you're batshit crazy. And then if you're batshit crazy, as long as they don't take your phone away, you could just defame anybody. You could defame E. Jean Carroll 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can't convict a batshit crazy man on defamation because he doesn't have control of his mental faculties. So it would be like him being able to have a free crime spree and say whatever he wants.
So
We'll
either
find
he
out.
wins the election and gets a free crime spree, or he pleads insane and
Yeah,
gets a free crime spree.
or he flees the country and does a free crime spree. You know,
Wow, so many options.
so many options, but they all involve him doing a crime spree where
Crime
he gets
sprees.
away free.
Okay, so I'm going to do a four-carder. Will we see a health event after the election but before the new year?
Okay.
So for all you folks there, Will, last time we ran on Milani, she was packing her bags and out the door to Rio in December.
And some people are like, well, you know, maybe she won't leave him. You know, maybe she'll just let him die.
Yeah, it just depends on how close we
If
are.
she's not expected to change his diaper, she might be okay with this.
Okay, so is he going to have a health event between the end of the election and the new year? So let's say the inauguration, basically where he knows that he is no longer a viable candidate for president and that his court cases will have started firing up.
And this makes the assumption that January 20th or so will be the inauguration day.
Okay, so the foundation is the Four of Cups. He is not liking the choices that he's being given. He wants to steal the election.
Stop the steal. Stop the steal.
He really wants to steal the election.
It's my election. It was stolen from me.
He needs to project strength because if he's crazy, they won't let him steal the election.
Yeah.
And the
Fight. Yeah,
Fight,
he wants another insurrection.
Yeah, so
Not getting a health thing. I'm getting I want another insurrection thing.
Once again, Spirit is ignoring my questions and telling me what I need to know, which is basically the election results are in. He is not happy with the election results. He's been given some offers, you know, like there's you could fuel up the Trump 757 and head off to Venezuela or some other place east, and we don't want that because we need to fight. You know, this election was stolen from me. I need to keep fighting. I need to be strong and fight. So from this, I asked about his health. What I'm getting is this is his strategy. Both of my cards have been basically election results. So maybe we should retitle this video.
You probably will have to, even though that wasn't the intention. It's almost, you know, we were talking about the Trump wanting to flee the country. That would be him sneaking off type of thing.
Yep.
Declaring himself the winner. He's the president in exile. These results are fake news. And he's just trying to gin people up again.
Another January 6th style.
Basically being a chaos agent in another country.
Yes.
That would be his ideal situation because you're free. You're not in prison. You can go out and do what you want. And
so we started with the Trump health video. What we got is Trump's plans after the election. So we'll have a very interesting title for this video, I'm sure.
Got the mind your business card.
So I guess we'll have to do the health video some future.
Some other time.
Yes. Spirit's not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
They want to get some other messages across.
Maybe we haven't learned our lesson yet, so he's not allowed to exit the planet.
God, please, let's learn our lessons. So
Yeah,
we
no
can...
kidding. This is literally like, you can't go to recess until everybody gets the homework problems done. You're looking at that one kid that's always out to lunch and never pays attention. You're waiting on that person to get the work done, and the animosity is real and palpable.
I was that kid.
No, you weren't.
Oh. I really wasn't.
5 minutes.
We used to get that homework done as fast as we could. Accuracy, speed is all that counted.
Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video and supporting our channel. I appreciate it.
We absolutely do. Like I said at the beginning, like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we will catch you next time.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.